Hey, this is Tom with Peace of Mind Property Management, and this is one of the things that I'm very passionate about. Taxes? What do you mean taxes? You're passionate about taxes? Well, I'm very passionate about having great win-win situations, and I'm very passionate about having owners of rental properties make the most money possible. And one of the absolute things that really pushes owning rental properties above a lot of investments is the tax implications. I once was talking to an incredibly smart person in real estate, and they knew real estate very well, and he wasn't very happy with rental properties, but he didn't know the tax implication, because if you start looking at the after-tax value of your money with rental properties, it is really astounding. So most people are looking at before tax income and how much money they're making before tax rate of returns, but if you use the after tax rate of returns, that's when properties really shine. So without further ado, here's how you make the most money of it. The first one is by far it's record keeping. So, and although this video is in April, I think record keeping is at the entire year, and then especially at the very end of the year when you get things done. So you need to get organized. So if your property management company is not organized, shame on you for hiring that property management company. They need to be very organized. And what this means is a statement. And you will receive a statement if you're working with Peace of Mind Property Management. You will receive a statement at the very end of the year that's going to, well, this is going to be in January, but for the full year, so it's 2026, so 2025, you should receive a statement in January that's going to have a breakdown of all your expenses, okay? Some of that's for paying for a property management company, some of it's paying for repairs, capital expenditures, and those things you can deduct. And that is huge. So you can deduct all of that from your income. And that's gonna be a really big deal. The next thing you need to do is when you buy or sell, you need to realize that your home is depreciating, okay? So there's certain ways that you can depreciate your home. So the first one is it's very simple. You just buy a home and it has a depreciation rate on it. And this depreciation, and it's done with all the models and such, and all your CPAs will know, but if you buy a home, it's going to depreciate. And that depreciation, it might not seem like a big deal, but the depreciation, the way depreciation works, is going to make your rate of return so much higher. So make sure you're obviously working with a CPA or working with a financial advisor that's done. That's very simple. It's very simple for them, and it happens on every home that's sold, every commercial property that's sold. You're going to have that, but it's going to be something simple that happens. So you're already getting that when you buy it, and you're basically working your depreciation off. So that's great. The second one is record keeping. Keep those records up. The third one, if you want to get really advanced, when you buy a property, they can do the cost appreciation of each part of the home, okay? Now, I'm not a huge fan of this, but it is something that you can do. And if you have a portfolio of properties and you're buying a portfolio of properties, I would highly recommend talking to your CPA and asking them about this, because if you do the cost appreciation on different items of your property, they can go in, and as a fee, you can make a lot of money with that. And you can basically, the way you're making money is you can depreciate parts of your home much faster. So that is an avenue to look at. I recommend that if you look at it, mainly I'm recommending if you look at it, if you're getting your 5 homes, 6 homes, 7 homes, and you're getting them at one time. So a way to do it, but you definitely need to talk to your CPA about that. If you have any more questions, give me a shout. Depreciation is great. This causes a lot of tax benefits for you if you're a homeowner, and this is what really makes it where your rate of return is great for that after-tax rate of return, which is so critical because everybody's gonna get taxes, right? Death and taxes. Thanks, guys.